So welcome to my WeatherIt App Project. I'll quickly take you through the file structure. So this is my app. I've got backend, so data storage, collection APIs, and data analytics. Here I can save out images for the search data searched by the user. These images are then saved in static. So these are my last searches for 1 and 5 years. I've got my CSS and JavaScript files. These are mainly taken from a Bootstrap free template. However, they've been modified for my needs because I'm not amazingly good at JavaScript. Then I've got HTML templates. So these are for each page. So the main thing is a layout page. The other pages inherit from this using a content block. So I use different blocks to overwrite or add more data for each page. So for example, the home page, you can see I've got I overwrite the sidebar. Yeah, so this makes it all more modular. So if I need to change something in the overall layout or navigation, then it'll update it all at the same time. I've got my forms and my data validators here, which I'll show you later in action, and then my run. So this is the Flask app, and this interacts with all the other files. So if I run this, so I'm doing it in debugger mode, so I can quickly see changes as I make them. So if I go to my local host, this is the main home page. So you can see there are really nice built-in animations. If I go get started, so if I just input random information here and sign up. So these are the data validators at work. So the password has to be equal. This needs to be at least 6 characters. This needs to be an email. Sign up. And then this will take you to the login page. So if you don't have an account, you can go sign up now and vice versa. So, and this also changes depending on where you are. So if I open an account that I've been using for testing, login. So here is some of the searches I've made in the past. These are based on like most recent first, so the most recent thing I searched for was sunglasses. Here is a drop down, so eventually I want to add a Google Maps, so you can just click or actually type in the location you want to search for. So here if I want to type in, say, baked beans, maybe not baked beans, let's say gloves, search. So this is going to be searching for the data in the local database followed by the remote database. And then if it's still not there, it'll go to request for the data for the API and automatically store it in both the local and remote databases. So here it's creating graphs for that particular data. So as you can see, this is all automatic. It gives you a very good native correlation with the temperature, which is to be expected, because if it's colder or if it's hotter even, then there will be less interest in gloves. Got the raw data for 1 and 5 years, trends, seasonality, Fourier transform, and then here at the bottom you've got a new search, and it takes you back to here, and as you can see, gloves has now been added to the top. You can remove these, you can search for these, because these will be quicker to search for because they're already stored in the database. Eventually I want to get rid of this and add it to here, however I haven't quite had time to add that functionality. And then have the graphs so that they just update dynamically. Also, when you log out, as you can see, you have to be logged in to access the dashboard. And this was made so that later on you could add a payment page with an annual subscription and you could charge it for the personalized data for that user. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for listening. And now, if I